It is a high-profile case that could be hours away from a verdict. The family of Korryn Gaines is demanding justice after the young mother was killed by Baltimore County Police. They are claiming officers were reckless and irresponsible and are now suing for millions of dollars. WJZ is live in Towson. Rick Ritter with more on day 12 of this civil trial. Rick?
Well, Mary, closing arguments were delayed. They'll now start tomorrow morning. This is a case that drew nationwide outrage, and now the all-female jury will have one big question to answer, and that will decide where this verdict is headed. Tensions have been higher than ever for weeks as attorneys for the family of Korryn Gaines and Baltimore County trade blows, arguing over whether the 23-year-old was gunned down illegally.
Do you want to go out there? No.
It's a Facebook Live video that captivated the country back in 2016 as Gaines barricaded herself inside her apartment for hours, cradling a shotgun and her 5-year-old son before Officer Royce Ruby Jr. killed the young mother.
What are they trying to do?
On Wednesday, both sides hashed out a verdict sheet. The number one question the all-female jury will have to answer will be along the lines of, was the first shot taken by Officer Ruby outside of Gaines's apartment objectively reasonable?
We'll get a fair and just verdict. I have no doubt about that.
The trial brought one heated exchange after the other, with the plaintiffs claiming Ruby acted recklessly by firing that initial shot with Cody by his mother's side. Even though other officers testified they felt safe with where they were positioned, Ruby said Gaines pointed the shotgun at him. I'm telling you, officers will die unless I take that shot.
Ruby testified as we expected he would. We didn't feel he made a good witness at all. I think Ruby has a lot of issues to have to overcome.
On Thursday, it's one final push to convince the jury in what's expected to be a day's worth of closing arguments. And the judge says if the jury believes Ruby's actions were reasonable, then the case is likely over. Live in Baltimore County tonight, I'm Rick Ritter reporting for WJZ.
Rick, thank you. County prosecutors previously found Officer Ruby's shooting legally justified and did not file criminal charges in the case.